If you're managing your own mutual fund investments, this might be the most important 10 minutes you spend this year. Hi, I'm Kapil Jain. I'm the director of Enrichwise Financial Services Private Limited, and we have spent over 2 decades managing money for thousands of families. And what I've learned in this experience is that most people don't underperform the market because of bad mutual funds or bad stocks. They underperform because of bad strategy. And that's right. It's not about picking the top 5 funds or the top stocks of 2025. It's about building the right structure around your money. And that's exactly what I'm going to share with you today. By the end of this video, you'll have real clarity on why fund selection alone isn't just enough, why most DIY investors miss, and how a structured approach can literally transform your financial future. Let's dive in. Many investors assume that selecting the best performing fund from a list is the key to success. Unfortunately, it's not. True fund selection involves much more than past returns. It requires an understanding of the fund manager's strategy and track record, the fund's volatility in different market conditions, sector allocations, exposure and risk metrics, and most importantly, how the fund fits into your goals. And this is where working with an experienced professional makes all the difference. We help you filter through hundreds of options to select funds that are suitable for your risk profile, your goals, and your time horizon. Remember, fund selection without context is just speculation, and fund selection within a journey is actual strategy. And that's why you need a customized investment strategy, one that isn't based on trends but tailored to your financial journey. Your fund selection is just one part of the puzzle. A portfolio is truly effective only when it's aligned with your life's goals. Every investor is different, right? Some are planning for child's education, others are working towards early retirement or buying a second home. At Enrichwise, we help you by using a journey-based process known as JBP, where we segment your life goals into 3 time frames: short term within 1 year, medium term within 1 to 3 years, and long term greater than 5 years. For 1 year, you need to park your funds which are safe and liquid using instruments like debt mutual funds and liquid funds which are not linked to the markets. For medium term, where we blend growth with some stability using hybrid funds or balanced allocations. And for long term, what do you need to do, which is 5 year plus, where your money goes to work in high quality equity funds, including large cap and blue chip stocks with proven track records to meet your long term goals. So what does this ensure? It ensures that your portfolio isn't just diversified, it's purpose driven, because with each investment is tied to a specific goal and time horizon, you're no longer actually reacting to the market. You're simply following a process, a roadmap. And let's be very clear, even the most carefully designed investment strategy can't remain static, right? Markets will shift, your income will evolve, your life throws surprises, and that's why the next piece of the puzzle is so important. Regular portfolio review and rebalancing becomes very, very important. Most DIY investors either forget to review their portfolio or only look at it during tax season, and they go into the buy and hold mode. They never reach the buy and think strategy. But here's the truth. Without rebalancing, your portfolio drifts, and that drift can create risk. Let's say equity outperforms for a few years. You're very happy. Suddenly, what was meant to be a balanced portfolio is now overly aggressive. On the flip side, underperforming funds may be dragging your returns without you even realizing it. As professionals, we review your portfolio periodically to rebalance assets and maintain intended risk level as per your goals. Exit consistently underperforming funds, lock in gains when the opportunity is right, lock in your CAGR, and reallocate based on current goals and market outlook. So at Enrichwise, over the years, with experience, this forms the larger part of our framework, which is known as PRAG, Protect and Grow. It's a strategy that keeps your portfolio well aligned while ensuring profits are booked and risk is kept in check. It's not about reacting to the market. It's about managing your portfolio with quiet confidence and discipline. Now, keeping your portfolio aligned is one thing, but managing risk inside it, that's what truly builds resilience. It all comes down to risk management and diversification. You've probably heard the phrase, don't put all your eggs in one basket, right? But diversification isn't just about owning more funds. It's about owning the right mix. We manage risk by diversifying across asset classes, equity, debt, hybrid, gold, cash, etc. Market segments like large cap, mid cap, and small cap. Different styles like active, passive, value, and growth. And we apply an additional layer of discipline through what we call old money versus new money approach. Now, this has been worked upon over over my years of experience working with thousands of families. Your existing corpus is reviewed, protected, and balanced conservatively. So what is old money? Old money is the money which you have invested through the years and which has accumulated a large corpus. And what is new money? Your fresh SIPs is deployed more aggressively with an eye on long-term growth. This balance between old and new money allows you to grow without exposing your entire portfolio to unnecessary risk. Still, even the most well-constructed portfolio can fall apart if your behavior isn't in check. That brings us to one of the most underrated benefits of experienced expert advice. Investing is emotional. Let me repeat it. Investing is emotional. When markets crash, most people will panic. When markets rally, most people will chase high returns. This leads to impulsive decisions, stopping SIPs, redeeming at the bottom, or blindly switching to trending funds. A financial expert brings perspective during these critical moments. We help you stay calm, stay invested, and stick to your long-term plan. See, volatility is natural. It's a given in the markets. Discipline is rare, and that's what sets successful investors apart. But the damage from emotional investing doesn't stop at fear or greed. It also shows up in missed opportunities around taxes and costs. Let's not forget, your real returns are what you keep after taxes and fees. And without proper planning, without proper tax structuring, you could be handing back a significant portion of your gains to the government or wasting money on high expense schemes. That's why we help clients using ELSS or the other tax saving funds strategically as per their needs. Also, you need to plan redemptions to reduce capital gains tax, avoid redundant or overlapping investments, and apply tax harvesting as and when it makes sense in your tax journey, in your life, in your investment journey. In the long run, saving 1 or 2% annually through tax efficiency and cost control can be worth lakhs of rupees by the end of it all. And when all of these parts work together in tandem, a holistic strategy, behavior, risk, tax, something powerful begins to happen. The real goal of investing isn't just about beating the market, my dear friend. It's about achieving peace of mind, financial freedom, and a legacy that outlives you. By working with a financial expert, you're not just investing money, you're building a life strategy. We ensure your investments are consistent and compounding. Your risks are managed, your gains are protected, and your portfolio evolves as your life does. Wealth isn't created overnight, my dear friend, but with the right guidance, it is inevitable. Yes, it's inevitable. So before we wrap it up, ask yourself, am I just picking funds or building a financial strategy? Am I reacting to markets or following a plan? Am I managing investments or growing wealth? And most importantly, do I want to save cost or do I want to reach my financial goals? Am I investing to save cost or am I investing to meet my goals? DIY may save you a fee today, but expert strategy can make you crores over time or save you crores of mistakes. If you are ready to stop guessing and start growing with intention, you know whom to follow, Team Enrichwise.